Yeah, excited for the guys. Like you said, we've been putting in a lot of work. They've been putting in a lot of work, and nice to see a few guys get rewarded tonight with their first and obviously a big team win.
Obviously, you guys get off to that fast start. How important was Myles' goal there? Just kind of set the tone from the bat.
Yeah, really, really good job. Almost how we got scored against Augustana, right? Some sustained pressure and not a great change by the opposing team and capitalized on it with a really nice pass by Graves there. And great to see Myles get on the board.
You see him playing a top line role. Obviously, you've got guys throughout this lineup elevated, but with him specifically, just thoughts on his performance.
Yeah, I think that's what, when you got some top players out due to injury, you get an opportunity for other guys to step up. And I really like his compete. I think he's a north south hard player, can skate, coachable, does a lot of good things there. So he's getting an opportunity on that top line and doing really well with it.
Coach, you talk a lot about not necessarily needing to lead in shots to win games, but how nice is it to finally keep Simon a bit cleaner like you did?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nice to be ahead on the shot clock there and control. Thought we possessed the puck a little bit more tonight than normal, which was great too. So anytime you can, face less shots, usually it's a positive thing.
And, go ahead. And how do you find so much success on like the penalty kill and getting that shorthanded goal, obviously?
Yeah, it was a great job by the penalty kill. They got a couple of weapons. They got some good players. Their top two lines are good hockey players there, and really good job by the penalty kill. An excellent play by Stanger there to chase down the loose puck there and find Mitchie there, and then landing at the net for his rebound goal there, which was pretty great. So that was a big goal. That was a big goal to put us up 2-0.
Obviously, 3-0 final, but for over half of that game, it was a one-goal game.
Yeah.
You guys have found yourself in a lot of these this season. How nice was it to kind of see the group pull away down the stretch and really put the finishing touches on that thing?
Yeah, like I said, that second goal was a big one, and then obviously the third one was really nice for some breathing room there, and that allows get some other guys a little bit more ice time and get everybody involved in the game. So really great to see us finish. Like the guy said, you could hear the guys on the bench really good. They were coaching on the bench, which is always a positive thing when they're coaching each other and just really talking about a full 60 minutes. And great to see them have such a complete effort.
They only had a couple shots through the first 10 minutes of the third period there. How did you like the third?
Yeah, it was good. Again, it was good. A little bit delays, with the game, a couple of reviews and stuff, but for the most part, again, their top line generates a little bit there for sure that you got to be aware of and protect the slot. But for the most part, kept them to the outside.
And then I know you touched on it earlier, but Simon, 24 save shutout, obviously first of the season. Maybe not a ton of great A's, but made a lot of timely saves throughout the night for you guys. Just thoughts of his performance.
Yeah, I thought he was really solid. I thought he was really composed in the net. Made a couple of saves look easy that weren't. A couple of really nice. Their power play had some looks too. A couple of nice saves through screens, which isn't easy to do. But when he's in the right spot and his feet are set, he makes them look easy, and that's usually a sign of you're having a good night.
Sort of on the other end of the penalty kill, how do you sort of generate more pressure on the power play?
Yeah, I thought early there we had some looks there early. I thought we had a couple of really good looks early on there and had a lot of shots there. So again, they got a good penalty kill there and got to keep finding ways to get pucks inside of the ice there and attack.
How do you build on this tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we just stick with it. I think one of the fun things about this year, you kind of just really learn to kind of just go day by day and not get too high and too low and just keep working on improving. And again, like I said, you got to celebrate a lot of first. We've had a lot of first here in the recently, so nice to see those guys get rewarded. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, obviously that's massive. The fans deserve it. We've been trying for it all year, and to finally get that one, it's a big relief, and it's just awesome feeling. So.
Walk me through your goal. What did you see on the shot?
Yeah, no, nothing really incredible. Just really good net drive there by Brems and Glinner, and kind of gave me a lane to the middle, and lucky enough to go posting in. So can't complain.
Myles, obviously a bunch of different line combinations with the injuries. How have you handled sort of the added pressure of the top line?
It's nice because you don't feel that much pressure. You're moving up and down the line. You're playing. We're a pretty tight knit group, so it's you're pretty good buddies with no matter who you're playing with, and it makes it really easy when the other guy's got your back. So it really takes a lot of the pressure out of it.
I'm sure it's easier to say in hindsight, but when you look back now, how important was that goal to just kind of set the tempo from the start there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to always get one first, especially early in the game on home ice, kind of get the crowd into it and really set the tone for the rest of the game. And I thought we did a really good job of carrying that momentum all the way through the full 60, so it was good.
Same thing I asked Coach. You guys have found yourself in a lot of close, a lot of one-goal games this year. That thing was 1-0 for over half of it tonight. How nice was it to see this group kind of pull away and finish it there?
It's awesome. I think it really shows the growth we're having as a group. You know, we've been having some really good practices these last couple of weeks here, and taking some big steps forward. And I think it's starting to show a little bit more out on the ice now. We're kind of taking and putting our best foot forward in those 1-goal games instead of letting them slip away. So I mean, obviously that's going to be massive coming down the stretch toward Christmas here, and then after that going into the end of the year.
A lot of physicality tonight. Was that something you guys expected coming into this season?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know what to expect, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, definitely a lot of physicality out there. I thought we did a good job of matching it and not really crossing the line and letting them take some penalties. We got a lot of power plays out of it. So yeah, I mean, I definitely wasn't expecting it. But yeah, no, we did a good job of handling it for sure.
Myles, Coach was sort of talking about how that players are starting to like kind of coach on the bench, especially when you're up. How important is that as you sort of get accustomed to the college game?
Yeah, it's really important, especially, you know, for a guy who's in a position like me, kind of a younger guy, a freshman coming in. You know, those guys that have been around for a few years. You know, kind of taking you under them or me under their wing on the bench there, and showing me the ropes, and you know, pointing out plays that I can make different, make better, and I think it really speaks to the team dynamic that we got. Like I said, really tight knit group of guys, and you know, we don't mind the criticism from our teammates. It's just, you know, they're just trying to make us better, which makes everyone better. So.
How do you guys build on this tomorrow night?
I don't think we change up too much, honestly. Just try and come out with that same energy we had in the first period there, and yeah, try and put together another 60. I think now we're finally starting to find our stride with those full 60-minute games, and I think if we put another 60 together, we'll be just fine. Good. Yep, of course.